points then pre-Barnet at home. Mark obviously has some strong words to say after Saturday. Has it been a difficult week for you and the players?
Not at all. Well, the only difficulty's been waiting for our next game. Would have liked it on Tuesday to get it out of our system. It's been a tough week, but no more than it should have been. You know, we didn't perform. We let ourselves down. We've got to put that right Saturday.
And how do you change things to avoid a repeat?
I can do things throughout the week, but it's the players on the Saturday. Go out there and do it. We've had a good week. We've had a productive week. A week where we've gone over one or two things, gone over plenty of things, and now we've got to be bright with them. Now we've got to get them up for it, make sure we're a damn sight better than we were. You know, the difficult thing for me was that on the back of the last three performances. You know, we've been excellent at Oxford, excellent at Wycombe, excellent. Probably our best performance of the season against Morecambe, and then we turn in a performance like that. So for me, it's a bit of a baffling one, a bit of a disappointing one, but it's gone now, and I'm looking for a big reaction. I'm looking for positive energy from the players, a positive vibe for the next couple of days, where they get out there and show me, show the supporters, show everybody concerned with the club that they're a damn sight better than we showed last week.
Obviously you can change personnel and you can change tactics and formation, but how important is it that they change things on the pitch themselves, i.e. taking their chances as a starter?
Yeah, of course, it all helps. But you know, we made Hereford look a good team, particularly for the last 20 minutes. You know, they were better than us throughout, but we still had plenty of chances during the game to even get something out of it. We didn't, and chances, whether they come from strikers, whether they're midfield players, whether they're centre halves, full-backs from set pieces and stuff like that. You know, we've got to be a little bit more ruthless. We've talked about that in the past, and that'll never change. Goal scoring is the hardest part of a game of football. You know, but we've just got to be better at everything we do. We've got to work harder, got to compete more, and we've got to believe more. And if we do that, like I said, we'll be fine.
Are the players that you've had on the bench chomping at the bit?
Yeah, I certainly hope so. You know, we've had a good couple of days, as I say. I've had some good reactions off everybody, and that'll continue today and tomorrow. And I'll pick a team that I think can handle a little bit of pressure, that I think can handle, you know, the circumstances that we're in at the moment. You know, it'll be a team that I want full of energy. I want them to go out and play, but I want them to show that it cares.
I mean, obviously you can make changes, but you said after the game that there weren't actually any players you felt came out of it with any credit. Does that mean it's actually a hard job to do in terms of actually deciding which players to leave out if you do make changes?
No, I'll make my decisions on what I've seen from the game. Just because nobody came out of the game with any credit doesn't mean I'm going to make 11 changes. We've had some. We can't get too doom and gloom. I've said all season long that it ain't going to be a bed of roses all season. It isn't going to be plain sailing. There's some good teams in this league, and there's some good teams in this league who'd swap positions with us in our league table right now. So, you know, it was a poor performance, particularly the second half. One that we're not proud of, one that we've got to bounce back from. Yes, we've got to sort our home form out. Yes, it's disappointing that we haven't picked up since Christmas, in particular, enough points at Wadden Road. So we've got to put that right. But you know what, the performances at, like I said before, Oxford, Wycombe, Morecambe, give me hope, give me belief, give me faith in the squad, and we've just got to be, like I say, better than we were on Saturday.
Have you worked more on yourselves this week than you would normally do, and a bit less on Barnet perhaps?
I rarely work on oppositions. We haven't done anything on Barnet yet. It's about us. We can't worry about Barnet. We respect them. They'll be fighting for their lives. They've got some good players. We know that. But it's about the 11 that I send out, working harder for the cause, working harder for each other, working hard for the supporters, seeing them putting the effort in. And the harder we work, the luckier we'll get this weekend. You know, we need a change of luck at home, and the only way we're going to do that is to stick together, work hard, and be positive. And that's what I'll be doing, and that's what my players will be, I can assure you, will be doing on Saturday.
Injuries? How's Josh Lowe? Because he wasn't in the squad on
he's
Saturday.
still still not 100%. So apart from that, we're okay. Andy Gallagher's back, trained all week. We'll see how he goes. We've got what we got. I'm trying to get a couple of loans in as we speak. The ones I want aren't fit and ready to come today, and I can't get answers. So I know that whatever team I put out on Saturday will be right up for it. They know where I am, they know where we want to be, and they know Saturday was unacceptable. And I know and I believe we will get a big reaction. I'm not going to say it's going to be plain sailing again. It's not going to be easy. That Barnet are going to be fighting for their lives, like I said, but we're going to go out with a positive attitude. We're going to go out with belief. We're going to go out and work harder than we've ever worked before, and the players know that, and that will turn the tide for us.
Is there a chance of getting any lone player in before Saturday, or are you sort of not got an iron in the fire on that one?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm hopeful. I'm still hoping. The two I want, one doesn't know whether I can get him out before the weekend because the size of their squad and the numbers that he might be involved for them at the weekend. The second one might not be fit. He picked up a knock last week. So, like I said, at the start of this week. So we're waiting, we're seeing. But like I said before, if I get somebody then brilliant, it'll give us a little boost. If I don't, then I know that whatever team I pick, the players will be bang up for it.
And after his broken nose, how's Junior?
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, it was causing him a bit of pain Saturday. That's why he had to come off. He had a bit of blurred vision and headaches, and we missed his work rate and industry second half. But he'll be fine, fit and available if selected, like they all will for Saturday.
Thank you. Good luck.
Pleasure.
Mark, you said you like to put out a team that can cope with the pressure, a bit of extra pressure. Do you think? It's by no means a crisis, but do you think after Saturday it might take a certain type of character to go out there Saturday? And
we've got to be realistic about it, and we're certainly not in a crisis. We're far better off than we were this time last season, and we don't want to get sucked into anything like a crisis, and we won't. The players are too good. They've got a real spirit about them. We're just having a bad time at home at the moment, and sometimes you don't want to highlight that because it gives the next opponents that little bit more hope. But there's no, realistically, we've got to admit to the fact that we are struggling at home for whatever reason, and it can be formations, it can be whatever. But we've played 4-4-2, we've played a diamond, we've played 4-2-3-1, we've played all sorts, and it just hasn't worked for us for whatever reason. And we've got to overcome that. We've got to be honest enough with each other that our home performances haven't been good enough, and we need to give the supporters more. But on the back of that, some of my younger players in particular, they need the backing of the supporters, and I can rest assured that none of my players, me when I was a player, me and as a manager, I don't go out to make mistakes. My players certainly don't go out to make a mistake. It's a tough game. The opposition are trying to do their stuff on you, you're trying to do your stuff on them. Nobody makes mistakes, but as long as they're genuine, as long as they're honest mistakes, they won't get any problems from me. And I just get the crowd behind us, keep your support for us. And yes, we're all frustrated with our last 5 of our last 6 away home games, but let's move on. Let's not let it affect anybody, and let's give the players everything. I will be. Then, like I said, after the game, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they've known how disappointed I am. Now my job is to make sure that they're firing all cylinders and know that what's expected of them, and they will do. And with the help of the supporters, with the help of, like I said before, no one means to make a mistake, and it can be frustrating for everybody. But let's just stick together and ride this one out. And like I say, the harder we work, the luckier we'll become, and that we'll soon be talking about 2-3 wins on the spin.
You mentioned width after their Hereford game. Do you think even with Josh injured, you got the players to do that? Or
Yeah, we have. Yeah. Like I say, whatever I do Saturday, whoever I play, I know that I'm going to get a performance on Saturday. A hard-working, competitive performance where we still play our football, but I expect a reaction from what I've got. And the only thing I don't like about that last statement is I'm having to try and get a reaction because we've had one bad performance in 4, if you like, or 2 in 5 if you count the go back to the Lincoln one. And unfortunately, they've been at home. But I think if we've been realistic and honest enough to say, right, okay, yeah, we do have a little problem at home. We have had a little problem at home. We've just got to work even harder to get out of it.
Yeah, is Matt Green close to getting his first start?
I'm sure he is. Yeah.
He did well when he came on.
Yeah, he's done great. And we know we've got him here to play football. Whether I'm playing wide, whether I'm playing up front, I'm sure Matt Green has a great chance of starting.
Cheers, Matt.
All right.